EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. And off we go through the snow here in Cleveland. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. On the ground, it's the rookie who played in-state over in Columbus. And that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
Second and 9.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray. They get 21 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Here's Judkins. Finds room inside the 40. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Deontay Johnson, the intended target there. And it'll lead to a second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Ready.
Now Sanders to throw on second down. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
On third down, Sanders. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Fourth down, Dustin Hopkins now for the Browns field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Browns will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
1st down, Steelers.
Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. That's a Steeler 1st down. A give. Here's Johnson. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 11-yard line. They'll have the 1st down. It's a gain of 28. So after crossing the 2,000-yard plateau, this is the next logical step. With that run, he has done it. He set the new all-time NFL record for most rushing yards in a single season. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you, and they find a way to take advantage. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
18 Cardinal.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Steelers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. This taken in at the goal line. They'll get across the 20, mark them down at the 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. To the 45. Down the sideline. Inside the 25. And he is gone. 77 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Dustin Hopkins now to add the extra point. He's got it, and the Browns take a 10-3 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. Rocco leading. Torres, 15.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So,
big hole left side. And he's in. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. What a year. That is touchdown number 22 on the season. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
and that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, it's Sanders. That's complete. It's Cedric Tillman. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 19 yards on the pickup for number 19. And it's a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Noah Gray, the tight end, was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready? Nice. Press all 80. Ready?
From the gun, it's Shedeur. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. He's inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
He's going to have a lot better moments than this one, Mike. You just can't force that throw. Not at this level. It's going to cost you more times than not. And for this young rookie, hopefully this is one that he can learn from and not continue to repeat.
17. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. Yeah, he gets 3. Still going. And he is unstoppable. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Another run here with Johnson. And tough with defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4. From the 43, here's 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line.
From the gun, it's Penix. Out of the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
And a sack. A loss of 12 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Johnson will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack.
And look at this. The extra point is blocked.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, Judkins. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. Will give him about 5 yards.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready?
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on. Set. 18. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. And that will wind up incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They come up now on 3rd down and 4 to go.
Go street. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Street. Hurt. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 79 Broncos. Panther 11.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. Again, left side here for Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 52 yards.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. It looks like we've got an injured Brown on the field. Ball at the 3, second down, and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
One more time with Johnson. This defense, backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
Hey, here we go, shot.
He'll try to run, and it's Johnson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The score, Steelers 30, Browns 17.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready? Check out.
On play action, Shador. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A return now from the 4. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Jeanette. Bronco 80. Scoop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to Judkins. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now, Shador. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's good.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Come on, come on. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. It's caught. That's Deontay Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards.
Gain of 16 for the man who wears 16. And a first down.
1st and 10.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, Smash. Trap 60, trap 60.
Here's Sanders to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great it. He's taken down inside the 10. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's first and goal. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal.
Rig alert. Gravity lying. Steady.
They'll run it here. Here's Judkins. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Past the 60. Past the 60.
On first down, it's Penix. This one down the field for Freiermuth. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, Penix again working deep downfield. That is hard, and he will score. DK Metcalf, touchdown Steelers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Makes the score Steelers 44, Browns 44.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready, set.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Bronco, Panther 11, Panther 11, Mustang 19. Scoop.
Sanders will throw it. He'll get that to Quinshon Judkins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
That's good.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Let go.
They'll throw on first down with Sanders. He connects with Gray on that one. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's second and 8 at the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Throwing again is Sanders. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 12 yards on that hookup. It's a Browns first down.
Here we go. Set.
A run, and here comes Judkins. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 70 Rangers.
Now it's Sanders. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Misconnect trying to get it to Quinshon Judkins out of the backfield. And it'll be third down.
Ready? Cut 19. Cut Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Now Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return go.
At their own 30-yard line.
Now off the bootleg. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. Catch is made by Romeo Doubs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
To throw again, it's Penix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
Yards to go.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Penix going to throw again. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, the Steelers turn to Cameron Johnston to punt. And this is going to pin them back. It's out of bounds inside the 10.
At their own 8-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On first down, it's Sanders. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Okay, ready? Dragon, ready? Ready?
They go play action now with Sanders. Looking deep here for Tillman. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. We're going to go play actions with Penix. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Metcalf, the motion man.
Go street.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. This time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Steeler first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A gain of a yard brings up Second and 9 at the 49-yard line.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Penix. He'll find his big target at Fireman. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. He'll go right back to Fireman. And he's pushed to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Okay, ready?
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Ready? 60 by
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
I think if that rush would have failed, Mike, I think they would have had an interesting decision to make come 4th down, but that's all out the window now. Nice pickup, sets up 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Johnson. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the 1st half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Judkins now on 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Again, it's Judkins. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18 Rattler. Here we go. 19 Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger.
From the gun, it's Sanders. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a 1st down.
One mistake.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come 19. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can you...
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Malik Collins. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. Now, off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Well, this seems pretty straightforward. 3rd and 1, just dial up a run play and run straight downhill. But this defense had other plans. They were ready and expecting that run, and they're able to take the ball carrier down for a loss.
4th down, and here's Penix. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Red! Hawk 70, Hawk 7. Ready?
Now, Shador. There's a screen set up for Judkins. Whoa! And he's going to be knocked out down at the 5. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Deontay Johnson. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. It's Penix. This one up top for Dobbs. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down. From the gun, here is Penix. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Was brought down, and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, on 3rd down, here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Cameron Johnston.
Steelers getting ready to put this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. The returner will get away from it, and it's going to be marked down at the 15.
Their own 15-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Bronco 80. Ready, ready.
Here's Judkins. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
17-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready, set.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
60, 60. 78, 18, 76.
From the gun, it's Shador. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On play action, Penix. Oh, the ball's out. No turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On 2nd down, Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roman Wilson. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run it with Judkins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
Here's Judkins now as we begin the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
60 Ready.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Browns getting their punting team out there. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Hunting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away. He'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. This one up top for Dobbs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
On the give, it's Johnson. He will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. They'll try and throw it with Penix. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on it. Taken down after a gain of 4.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Penix now off the bootleg. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. Mustang 19. In 60.
They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
Okay, ready?
Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal.
Ready, go!
They'll try to run this one in. And no signal. Didn't look like he got there. He did not. And now the tension mounts. 4th and goal.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
This has been quite the drive. 3 points would kind of feel like a letdown. So they're going to go for it here. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers add on to their already sizable lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Hawk 70, Hawk 70 Lions.
And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
On the
and
go.
5.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Maverick. Ready?
To throw is Sanders. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
He's got it at the 7, and he'll take it on in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
That's the score. The Steelers 71. Browns 31. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Please.
Now Shedeur on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And finally, they'll bring him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18, 5, Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70. Ready.
Now it's Sanders. That'll be caught by the running back, Judkins. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
12 more yards.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Here we go. Shot. 18, Rattler, 18, Dragon, 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Buffalo, 18. Let go.
From the gun, it's Sanders. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Seven Pirates. Ready. 70 Timberwolf. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Sanders going to throw again. And he'll get this complete to Jerry Jeudy.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Go.
To throw again is Sanders. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
Let's go. Ready.
On the draw is Judkins. And the Browns are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal. He'll take this down to the 10-yard line.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs. They bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. This one caught at the 4. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one, up top for Dobbs. And that is incomplete.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened. Good coverage and falls incomplete.
On the ground, it's Johnson. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up. Another run here with Johnson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They don't have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, it's Penix. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. It was a